You, a woman watching this video, can you define who you are? Can you define who a woman is? All this is happening because people are telling girls to have sex change. So you see a girl, and it tells her, if you feel like you are a boy, see yourself as a boy. If you feel like you are a cat, see yourself as a cat.
Hi, my name's Kay.
Hi, I'm G. My partner feels more like a dog, and I feel more like a cat. Meow.
Today, I'm gonna try drinking from a dog bowl for the first time.
Kay, come get your water.
UN experts warns gender ideology undermines protection for women and girls. You cannot protect what you cannot define. As a UN envoy, UN Special Rapporteur Reem Alsalem, that is her. May God bless her. A United Nations human rights expert has issued a stark warning that the erasure of biological sex in international policy and discourse is causing grave harm to women and girls, weakening protections against gender-based violence and silencing those who defend sex-based rights. In a detailed report presented to the 59th session of the UN Human Rights Council in June, Reem Alsalem, the UN Special Rapporteur on Violence Against Women and Girls, called for a return to fundamental legal principles that recognize the female sex as central to understanding and combating violence and discrimination. The consequences of this blatant disregard for material reality of sex have been devastating, Alsalem told the Council during her oral statement in Geneva. There was a time President Biden brought a Supreme Court judge. He gave a Supreme Court, he nominated a Supreme Court judge, and when she was interviewed in Congress and so on, she was asked a simple question: that honorable, who is a woman? Can you define who a woman is? And she said she's not a biologist, so she cannot define who a woman is. She's a woman, and according to sources, she has been fighting for women's rights all through the years when she became a judge. When she was a lawyer, and she became a judge. And then when she's going to put on a Supreme Court to be a judge in the Supreme Court, she was asked a simple question: that who is a woman? She says she's not a biologist, and she cannot define who a woman is. Oh God. She cannot define somebody who is so learned and clever, a judge, very, very high person. She says she cannot define who a woman is. Thank God for this Geneva woman, this women rights woman. She said, you cannot protect what you cannot define. Thank God for this UN Special Rapporteur Alsalem. And he won the UN Human Rights Council policy that when you do that, you are endangering women and girls. You are weakening their protections against gender-based violence and silencing truth tellers. Yes. He said something else. He said, it is reported that she said women's rights are collapsing without clear definitions of who a woman is and who a girl is. Biological reality is being denied in law, science, and healthcare. You, a woman watching this video, can you define who you are? Can you define who a woman is? All this is happening because people are telling girls to have sex change. So you see a girl, and it tells her, if you feel like you are a boy, see yourself as a boy. If you feel like you are a cat, see yourself as a cat.
Hi, my name's Kay.
Hi, I'm G. My partner feels more like a dog, and I feel more like a cat. Meow.
Today, I'm gonna try drinking from a dog bowl for the first time.
Kay, come get your water.
This is what is happening in some countries, in some of the developed countries. Yes, this is what is happening in some of the developed countries. And this woman is saying that people should not deny biological realities. God made male and female. The gender is true, male and female. Not 20 or infinity, or when you feel today you are like a cloud. So you are like a cloud. When you feel you are like a stone, you feel you are a stone. So you are a stone. If you say you feel you are a dog. Go. You are a dog. No, we are destroying the girls. We are destroying the women. We are destroying the boys. And unfortunately, people like this, people are against it. Women, people like this, men and women who are defending the truth, they are being vilified, they are being threatened, and they are being silenced. When they say something, it is not promoted. When they say something, it is not shared. When they say something, people bring them down. This is what is happening. Let us look at something. Let us read a Bible verse. Matthew chapter 19 verse 4. I read, have you not read? Have you not heard that he made them in the beginning? He made them male and female. Have you not heard? Have you not read that God in the beginning, and God when he created, he didn't create Alex and just. He created Adam and Eve. He created man and woman. He created male and female. He made them male and female. He didn't make them transgender. He made them homosexual. He didn't make them bisexual. Woe unto them that call good evil, and evil good, and evil good. Let us go back to the basis to recognize that sex is real. It is fixed. Yes. And I want you to know, if you're watching me, I want you to do something. If the foundation is destroyed, what can the righteous do? If the foundation is destroyed, what can the righteous do? If God has made male and female, but from childhood, from schools, primary schools, elementary schools, and so on, Montessori, children are being told that you, this boy, sometimes don't you feel like you are a girl. Once you feel like you are a girl, then you are a girl. You, this girl, when you feel like you are a boy, if you feel like you are a chimpanzee, then you are a chimpanzee. The foundations are being destroyed daily. Now, these transgender, bisexual people, stand therefore, having your loins girt with the truth. Ephesians chapter 6 verse 14. You should stand up for Christ. I want to read what she said again. Erasing women based on their sex is one of the worst forms of violence. Erasing women based on their sex is one of the worst forms of violence. Yes.